Hey guys, MashiNabi here. For this video, I'm going to be doing something quite different. For one thing, I am going to do a how I draw video. You see, a lot of people back in the day wanted me to do how to draw videos, and I always said no, mainly because I'm really bad at teaching art in another person perspective, and basically in a how to draw video I always say things like you should draw this, you should draw that, you have to draw this and that, and it really makes me feel uncomfortable because it's like I'm saying that this is the only way to draw art or this is the only way to get better, and it's not true since art is a subjective. So then I thought maybe I should try to do a how I draw video because, well, for one, it's easier for me to teach kind of like my way to draw, which is technically what it is just my style and my sort of art process, and I guess it's just easier for me. Second of all, I feel more comfortable because then I don't like have to limit myself in drawing certain things. Like I could just draw whatever I want, but also sort of explain my way of how I draw it, and maybe someone would find something useful out of it. Um, so yeah, pretty much. Sorry if I stutter a lot or repeat a certain phrase over and over again. I'm still not good at doing these things, mainly because I'm a super awkward person. So just bear with me. So yeah, for this video, I'm going to show you how I draw cute medieval fantasy characters. Don't ask me why, I'm in the mood to draw something cute, simple, and something medieval fantasy related. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So I'm going to start by drawing three characters: a knight, a mage, and a rogue. Or thief, which one you ever want to call it. Anyways, let's start off with the knight. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Right there. Alright. Okay, so the first thing that I would do is start with sort of a blueprint of how I want my knight to pose. So for example, let's say that, okay, first I'm going to draw a circle. It's going to be his head. He's going to be facing in a 3/4 perspective, I think that's how you call it. I'm not good with words, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna make him face this way, kinda. Let me try that again. Yeah, you're gonna see me make a lot of mistakes here and then because sometimes I like to change my mind a lot. So yeah, be prepared for that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's just a sort of blueprint of how the character should look. Okay, so we're gonna make him face this way, but his body's gonna be like kind of like forward a little bit more, like kind of like turning his head. So we're gonna put his neck here, and for the body, since it's supposed to be a cute character, my definition of like a cute character would be like one of the characteristics kind of involves a big head and a smaller body. I don't know why, it's just it looks adorable that way. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of a weird looking triangle, or kind of a triangle. This is gonna be just shoulders, and so I'm gonna put a line here just to show that the body is facing this way and the head is facing that way. The hips are just gonna be the hips. Okay, the hips are gonna be kind of like a rectangle. And if this was like were to be like kind of helpful, is that I'd kind of draw sort of like a line from like the head and sort of make a line straight down to make sure that the head is bigger than the body, but not too big at a point where it's like kind of funny looking. So yeah, we're gonna give the knight maybe a shield and a sword. Or lance, I don't know. I'm still deciding. But we're gonna make him hold something. So he's gonna hold his shield like this. It's gonna be his little hand right here. Looks like a cup, but you know, it's not a cup. This is gonna be shoot. I guess what also helps in showing how small a certain character is by making like the objects they hold a little bit bigger than what an average person would hold certain things. So we're gonna have him hold this, and maybe this. We're gonna give him a sword just because he's a knight. Just makes sense. We're gonna make a sword be like this big. Yeah. So let's start with the head. I like to give my knights sort of like a mask or like those helmets. I don't know why. That's just my way. You know, people like to just draw normal human faces, but this is just my way to doing it. After all, this is how I draw video. So yeah. Okay, kind of looks like he's wearing like a baseball cap. Anyways, okay, so this is gonna be where like the eyes are. I'm gonna try to fix this. So you could tweak it any way you like. I like to give it a little, how do I say this? Kind of give it a weird shape. So that's gonna be sort of like, I don't know what they're called. It's a specific design in like medieval knights where like there's like holes or whatever for like, you know, so the people could like see through it while they're like fighting, but I'm not sure. But let's continue. Okay. So since he's facing that way, we should have like a little crease right here. Because I'm pretty sure metal cannot really bend smoothly, so I assume there's gonna be like an obvious sort of line to sort of I kind of misspoke. Yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot from me, where I'm gonna just say words that don't come together very well. It's kind of like if I had a stroke or something, but it's just me struggling to speak because I'm still nervous. Alright, let's give him like a little earpiece, because you don't want people to stab your ears, you know? You gotta add that protection. I add a little design just because that's how I add my design. There you go. Let's give a little, those little like ponytails. I call them ponytails because, I mean, they look like ponytails. So, let's do it like that. That looks nice. Let's make it all very messy. I like to make mine like kind of like curve. Kind of like a wave or something. So, yeah. It could be a perfect circle, but I like to make it kind of like a hexagon or pentagon or whatever, depending on what I'm drawing. Because I guess it's just, like I said, it's just my style. I just like to do that. I like to give it a flat chin. And I guess I should like just mention the fact that a cute character could be a chibi, could be a cartoon, it could be literally anything that you find is adorable. I just want to point that out right now. So if you guys call it a chibi or a cartoon, it could be both. I mean, there's no specific definition for me and differentiate between a chibi and a cartoon. But anyways, now I'm gonna go down to the torso. So since he's a knight, I'm gonna give him like a chest plate. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but maybe let's go for something like, we're gonna give it a diamond shape. A diamond shaped plate. Well, kind of a diamond shape. I mean, it's close enough. There you go. A diamond shaped chest plate. I'm gonna leave the crease there because, like I said, I don't think metal is supposed to look very smooth. It's supposed to look sharp, very stiff. And now I'm gonna add sort of the rest of the torso. For me, when I differentiate a male character to a female character, I just make their torsos a little bit more rectangle. I guess you could say. Well, adding a little curve, kind of like just to show that he's not completely stiff. So yeah, okay, that looks good. Now for the shoulder pads, or whatever they're called. Let's make him like big to also sort of exaggerate how small and like yeah, basically how small this character is. It sort of adds to the adorableness, because then if you draw like most of the things small along with the character, it doesn't really, it's not as obvious, you could say. I don't know how to explain it, but when you put a small character with big objects and you know, big objects with small characters, it it's easier to tell the difference and clearly see that, oh, it's a small character. But then if everything's small, then you can't really tell the difference. There's no scale on sort of separating the character to the object or background or literally anything. Okay, now we're gonna start with the arms. So we got his big shoulder pads. They're not even, but you know, sometimes imperfection is perfection. Okay. Anyways, so let's give him arms. I think it's called the forearm, and then no, wait, no, this is the arm and the forearm. I don't know. I'm not good at these things, so just bear with me. It also helps to sort of learn from actual like human body shapes, because then you could apply it to your style, or not apply it to your style. I don't know. It just depends on you. Okay, so like that. He's gonna hold his sword where like you can see his fingers. So, for example, you can see his thumb. You can see his other fingers. I'll be holding like that. Then we're gonna draw the sword. Okay, in all honesty, I don't really have a process. I just draw like in any way. Like sometimes I even start with the feet first, then to the head, but everybody's different. So let's go with a typical sword shape. Yay. It's very bad, but you know. He'll get an upgrade later. Okay. Sword. There you go. Now for his shield. Alright, so we start with the forearm, then go to the arm, and I'm gonna fix that. Sometimes I don't follow the blueprint. Sometimes I follow it for like a couple of minutes and then change it like right after. Because you know, sometimes I just, like I said before, I change my mind a lot, so yeah. Okay, so this time instead of just showing all the fingers, show like a little crease. Because you know, when you put a fist up, you see these little creases. So that's what I'm gonna do. Add the thumb. And then, so we're gonna kind of hold this little thing so that shows that he is holding a shield and it is not like floating there. So let's go with the rectangle shield, because sometimes simple is more. Now, for the hips, let's do something. Let's add little like armor pieces to his hips, just because I think it will look nice. It may not, but for me it does. Like I said, it's my way. It's my video. I'm so sorry if you're like cringing while watching this video. I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. I do really like cringe. I automatically become cringy even though I'm not aware of it. So I'm so sorry in advance. Okay. Now, legs are kind of complicated just like the arms because they require a lot of curves, but I think you just could start like something simple, like just rectangles, like a stiff shape, and then add the curves later. So yeah, this is actually a really long video. I'm probably gonna divide it in parts so that it's not too long. for just one video. Okay, now got the legs. We're gonna add some knee pads. Just gonna be circles, not really too complicated. And then just put a little crease here so that, like a little line to show that this is like a separate part. Like this is gonna be the armor. Now for the feet, I like to just put rectangles and then connect them to the corners. And since his other like leg is facing this way, I'm going to put a rectangle a little bit further over here and then put a line connected to this corner, and then this line is going to connect that bottom corner. There you go. Now, I'm just going to do a time lapse on this one where I'm just going to add details on my own time. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because, well, it's just what I want to do. So yeah, you don't have to do it though. This is good enough. So let me just add some final details. Actually, I'm going to zoom this out really quick. There you go. And it'll be only just a few minutes. Well, here's my drawing of my cute little knight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but if you found this video to be useless and a complete waste of time, then I'm sorry, I guess. But if you guys actually did find it useful in some way, let me know in the comments down below. As for the second part of this video, I'm going to be drawing a mage. So, yeah. Well, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And, well, like always, peace out.